When I requested my payout, it was like 5 minutes, and I was like, "What?" I didn't expect that because, oh yeah, dude, like this is crazy. But I'll be completely honest with you, man. We had a situation where I traded during a orange folder, and I was like, and then my account was at risk. Basically, they were about to be closed. Basically, first thing you should do as any trader when you're trading a prop firm, you should look at the rules. I spoke with Mike, and he was like, "No, you're right. Let's correct it," and he corrected it right away. And I was like, what? I didn't expect that because, any other prop firm is not going to admit that, like, hey, no, that you're right. From that point on, I knew. I was like, Hola Prime's different. They corrected this, no problem.
That's amazing. Now, that's really good to hear. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Trader Stories podcast here with Hola Prime. Today, we're joined by a very special guest, Ryan from Texas, who's a funded trader of ours, and he has a $100,000 funded account. And today is his lucky day because he can request a payout. Well, his client share would be about $3,600. So incredible stuff. Ryan, thank you so much for coming on. How are you doing today?
Thank you for having me, and I'm doing pretty good, man. Really excited today.
Awesome. Good to hear. So Ryan, I'd love to kind of get to know a little bit about you as a person, your backstory.
Yeah.
Like, where did it all start for you trading-wise?
So I'm 36 right now, and I started trading about 3 years ago. Had to go through a lot of trial and error. Really got to a point to where I've developed a strategy that works for me. Found Hola Prime, and I've been happy ever since.
Nice, very good. And when you first started trading, was it straight to Forex, or did you like dabble in crypto, stocks? I don't know.
Yeah, well, so I started with Forex. I've always been doing Forex. I dabbled a little bit in futures. Forex is my main goal, and I tell everybody that. So,
Yeah.
Forex is my main goal. I got some crypto that I hold. Don't really trade it, but yeah, Forex is my main goal.
Awesome, good stuff. And what's kind of your go-to instrument to trade?
XAUUSD, baby. That's
Damn
that's the
right.
only thing I trade. That's the only thing I trade.
Awesome. Yeah, now gold's a fun one to trade. The
Yeah,
volatility of it, especially recently, gold's been
right. It's been
amazing.
crazy.
Yeah, but awesome stuff. So I do know that you can get a payout today. It's your payout day. Is it
Hmm.
possible we can do this live? You can pull up your
Yeah,
screen, request it, and
yeah, for sure.
yeah, awesome.
Let's do it.
All right,
You here
here we
with me?
go. Uh,
All
Looks
right.
good. All right, let's get you paid.
Yes, sir.
A great way to start 2026, huh?
Yeah, it is. All right, there we go.
All right.
And I'm gonna do my Rise account. Is it? And I'm going to use Max.
Awesome. All right, let's hit submit. Boom. Okay. So I'm gonna hit start on the stopwatch for everyone. We're gonna start the countdown.
Mhm.
See how long it takes. See,
Hey,
also you've already had a payout of just under 1,200. Out of
right.
curiosity, how smooth was the payout process last time you did it?
It was incredibly. It's it was incredibly fast. If you want me to stop sharing here, I can show. It,
Yeah, no problem.
it was incredibly fast. I was really surprised. I was like, man, it took like 5 minutes. It's pretty crazy. I've never heard of a prop firm paying out so quickly.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Well, hopefully we can beat the 5 minutes from last time. I mean, 5 minutes is quick for us, to be fair. But you never know. Might be quicker this time. Who knows? But let's talk a bit about trading while that. And by the way, Ryan, whenever that payout comes through, do let me know,
Okay.
and I can hit stop on the
Okay.
counter, and we can get an accurate time. All right.
All
Um,
right.
but I'd love to know kind of a little bit how you trade. So when you wake up in the morning, you jump on the charts. Is it possible you can kind of show us, what you look for in the market? Is that possible?
Yeah.
You can kind of, maybe show us on a chart if possible.
Let's see what we got, man. It's about 7:30. 7:33. My time is really around the time I start to look at the charts anyway.
Okay,
So I'll
nice.
just kind of take a look at what's going on right here. I haven't looked at the charts all day.
No, no, it's
So
all
let's
good.
see. I'll just basically take a look. This line here is a daily trend line. So I'll just basically take a look at what's going on overall. We're on the 4 hour right now. I'll kind of zoom in, see
Hmm.
what's going on with price action. I can tell right now is not a really good point at where I want to mess with anything. I'll drop down here, see if I can find anything else. But my thing is I'm very patient. I like to let things just happen. As
Yeah.
you can see, I have an area of interest right down here. So I would most likely, if I'm going to get into a trade like this, I'm going to wait till it retraces back down to this trend support right here or down here up to this gap right here before, and then
Mm.
I'll get a rejection. So that'll be my first indicator once I get a rejection down into this area here, and then we'll look to go long because we have been going long like crazy lately. I really don't trade against the trend.
Hmm.
We want to trade with this long trend up. So I'll probably wait until, I haven't been trading like I said, so I'll probably wait until it comes back down here and then rejects up, and then we'll look to target these highs up here. And that's theoretically speaking. Of course, it might just
Nice.
rip from where it's at right now, but we hope that it comes down, and then we can get those longs going. So that's pretty much it, man.
Absolutely. So you're
I'm pretty
more.
simple, man.
Yeah, no, that's the best way to do it. Keep it simple. Overcomplicating trading never works, and well, it might work
Right.
for the odd person, but in general, it makes it a lot harder. But so you're more like a swing trader. You like to be very patient. You wait for the setup, and then once you enter, are you kind of very much? It's either going to stop me out or it's going to hit my take profit. I'm not interfering type mentality. Is that?
Yeah, I love to swing, but what I've been doing with gold here lately, I've been doing a little scalping, just mixing it up. And you're right, man.
Yeah.
I try to set my goal for the day. Like I told Rhea, I'm not trying to make a whole lot on these
Mm.
accounts. I just want to hit my target, maybe 1% or two, and then be done for the day, and then come back at it the next day.
That's definitely the smart way to do it because it's all about psychology at the end of the day, isn't it? I mean, like a
Yeah,
strategy is only as good as your psychology, and if you're
exactly.
trying to get 10% in one day, the likelihood
Yeah,
is nah, you might do it luckily one day, but you're going to blow the account
right,
pretty quickly.
exactly.
So just looking for those kind of small, percentages, realistic kind of returns. That's the
Right.
way forward, and that's the right way to do it. So you're definitely doing it correctly. Let's talk a little bit about psychology, actually.
Yes.
I mean, every trader kind of at the beginning struggles with the emotional side. How long, and were there any kind of particular things you did that kind of helped you, remain kind of focused and locked in and not do anything silly when you're trading?
Man, I like you said, man. I think psychology is the biggest thing to conquer in this journey. At first, I did, you blow accounts, and then you just got to check yourself. Like trading really makes you look at yourself.
Yeah.
So you have to figure out what's going on with yourself in order to be able to conquer this particular aspect of trading. So I just did a lot of internal looking, see what's going on with you, man. But once you learn psychology and you stick to your strategy, I think you'll be successful. I mean, learning the charts that's one thing. But once you actually learn the charts, it's psychology. And once you get your psychology, you'll be profitable.
Damn right,
Psychology is
damn right.
huge.
Yeah, well said, well said. Because I feel like a lot of traders, more beginners to be fair, but a lot of people who get into trading, their biggest mistake is they have some strategy, they backtest, they can say, okay, the data looks all right, it could be profitable according to the backtesting, and then, they try it out, and they have like a little losing streak or something, inevitably doesn't go too smoothly, and then their psychology just breaks. And then they jump to
Right.
another strategy, or they start revenge trading and jumping in just to try and make up the little loss that they had, and it all goes downhill, and they kind of never get out that cycle,
Yeah. Yeah.
of just
I've
bad
been there.
psychology. Oh, we've all been there, and like
Yeah.
even 15 years in, there's days where I have to check myself, and be like, whoa, what am I
Yeah.
doing here? Like, you know what I mean? Because I still want to kind of, break the rules,
Yeah.
but you're absolutely
Right.
right. Like, once you nail the psychology, it just becomes smooth all of a sudden. If you can accept the
Yes.
losing day, that's probably one of the biggest things as a
Yeah.
trader.
I need to learn how to do that as well. Just
Yeah,
accept your losers. You have to accept your losers, man, and then just learn from it. I don't think there's anything that is meant to destroy you. You just learn from your mistakes. That's all. L
absolutely.
just means learn.
That's it. Absolutely. Well said. I heard obviously in the last interview with Ria, you mentioned you've traded with other prop firms, but Ola Prime is your favorite.
Yeah.
What was the standout? What puts Ola Prime in your favorite category?
I'll be completely honest with you, man. We had a situation, and then this is how I knew that Ola Prime was different. We had a situation where I traded during a orange folder.
Mm,
We had a situation I traded during an orange folder, and I was like, and then my account was at risk basically. They were about to be closed basically, and then I told them I was like, hey man, this is medium impact, and then it doesn't have anything to do with what I'm trading right now. And I told them, I showed them in the rules, because first thing you should do as any trader when you're trading a prop firm, you should look at the rules.
absolutely.
But when I did show the rules, I spoke with Mike, and he was like, no, you're right. Let's correct it. And he corrected it right away. And I was like, what? I didn't expect that, because, any other prop firm is not going to admit that,
Yeah.
like, hey, no, that you're right. From that point on, I knew, I was like, Ola Prime's different. And because I got a bunch of buddies that trade as well, I was like, yo, these guys are different. They corrected this, no problem. And then on top of that, when I requested my payout, it was like 5 minutes, and I was like, oh yeah, dude, like this is crazy.
That's amazing. Now that's really good
Yeah,
to
man.
hear. And I mean, the fact that we corrected a mistake that shouldn't have been. You're absolutely right. Although we dropped the ball on our end, but then we corrected it once you made us aware. Because mistakes happen. I mean, but
Yeah,
that's fantastic to hear. So you've been trading for many years. You've done prop firms. Have you also done like trade your own cash account? You're like from a broker. Are you kind of
yeah,
doing prop and your own capital as well?
yeah. I have, and typically I like to just trade small amounts and then try to build them up. See, and then it helps me with my psychology as well, just strengthening it, making it better. So I would trade small amounts and just try to grow it as high as I could. And hold on just a second. Yes, I got a notification, man. Let me show you this.
Okay. I'm gonna hit stop on the timer.
All right, here we go. There it is.
There it is.
See
You
that?
just received $3,702 from Ola Prime. Beautiful. And for everyone watching, that was 12 minutes 15 seconds from hitting the request button to getting the money in your Rise account. Congratulations, Ryan. That's a great profit as well for a 100k account. I mean, that's like the sweet spot right there. So amazing stuff. What a way to
Hey
start
Sam,
2026.
you guys are doing it the right way over there, man. I really appreciate you guys being having integrity. You know, you guys are doing it really, man.
That's awesome. Thank you, Ryan. Couple of questions, and I'll let you go because I know you're probably eager to jump on that gold chart. What are your plans with the future of trading? Are you looking to get more accounts? Looking to scale up? What's the plan?
Yeah, I definitely want to stay steady with my 100K here, possibly scale in the future. But that's it, man. I'm just looking to stay consistent is the main thing here. That's the biggest thing is just staying consistent and then growing.
Absolutely. And any plans on the $3,700 that you've just received? What have a little pie tonight, or
I might have to go out on the town, man. I might have to. I might have to, man. I might have to put a little aside and go out, man.
definitely treat yourself? Because that's another thing. If you don't enjoy the money, it still feels real, but you gotta sometimes like it's a surreal experience when you're, I don't know, at a restaurant or something, and then you're paying and
Right.
you realize that meal was paid by clicking buttons on a chart.
Yeah, man.
It's
It's
mad. It's
amazing.
mental, right?
It's
It's
amazing, man.
when you actually think about it, you're like, I didn't do anything. I just clicked buttons and money appeared. It's
Yes,
mental.
man.
But that's the life of a trader, man. And you're doing it really
Right.
well. And we're really happy that you're trading with us because you're an awesome trader, very consistent. You're not gambling. You got the right mindset. You're treating it as a business, and that's longevity. And that's someone we can back and put money behind. So keep doing what you're doing, Ryan. I'm
Thank you,
very,
Sam.
very curious where you'll be in a couple of years with us. I'm sure it'll be very good.
Yes, sir. Thank you
Awesome.
so much, man.
You're welcome. Well, Ryan, thank you again for coming on, sharing your story, sharing the live payout. That was really nice, and just being an all-round great guy to talk to. Hopefully, we can do this again as you get more payouts, as you
For
grow
sure.
with us. It'll be awesome to have a little catch up in the future again.
For sure, man. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Take care, Ryan, and have a great day trading as well.
All right. Thank you. You too. Have a good
Awesome.
one.
Thank you. And to all the viewers, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, of course, leave a like, subscribe, turn on channel notifications. Check out some of our other videos as we're pushing out a lot of cool content, stuff to do with, fundamentals, about gold, about silver, what to expect in the future, and all sorts of good stuff. So, well worth tuning in. But apart from that, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you again very soon. Take care for now. Bye-bye.
Hola Prime, trade with transparency.